Hey y'all, peace Nachi tribe, peace beautiful beings. If this is the first time that you're on my channel, welcome. And I am about to do a highly anticipated video, the lock routine, wash routine. So yes, thank you so much for your patience as I got this together. And I will tell you, I went through a few bloopers with it because I really tried to video myself doing these things for you, but I don't know, the lighting wasn't good, so I got a few things for y'all. So I appreciate if you bear with me through the horrible lighting, and I hope that you find this video informative. If you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. You do not know how much that helps me. I'm really trying to build my subscriptions, and if you can like it, comment, share, I reply back to all the comments. So please engage with me and share your lock journey with me too. So all right, let's get into it. Today I am talking about my wash routine and my care routine for my locks. I have my hair wrapped right now, but I'll show some pictures or some stuff, and you can see in my other videos about where my hair is at this point. There's nothing really like new happening with it, or it doesn't look drastically different, so I didn't feel I had to have my locks out in this video. And so yeah, let's get into it. So first of all, I will share, if you haven't watched my other videos, my hair is about like 3B in terms of texture and curl pattern. So, and it's a little bit finer. So I kind of started this journey on YouTube just because I didn't see a lot of other women or men with my hair type doing Freeform Locs with my hair type. So that's why I started recording it, but I started this journey through a journey of self-discovery, self-love, and really deepening a practice within myself of natural living and allowing my body to do what it wants to do naturally. So, all right, that's a little backstory, and let's go ahead and switch over to talking about my practice. So I will say that my routine has changed depending on what phase my hair is going through. So I noticed that a lot of videos explain like doing what their routine is, and then I'm not sure if their routine changed or if it's common for people's routines to change. But I will be very honest with you right now that my routine has changed, and because I am a very intuitive person, I'm also intuitively just watching my hair, listening to what my hair is doing, and wanting at that moment in time. So I think it's perfectly fine if you're going through changes with your hair, because everybody's hair and pattern is different. So I will give you a breakdown of what I did per each phase, I guess, or per each transition that I felt my hair was going through. So if I look at my notes, don't mind me. So, right. So in the beginning, I would say from like for like the first month, from like 0 to 1 month, I continued to wash my hair weekly. So I wasn't slowing down my wash routine. Like my normal wash routine when I was not locking my hair was washing my hair weekly. And the only thing that I changed in that 0 to 1 month period was that I stopped brushing my hair. And I slept with my hair kind of out at night. I felt this was helping my hair kind of tangle naturally and helping aid the locking process to begin. I also think I was just having a hard time letting go of like my old wash routine, and I did feel like the washing was also helping create tangles. Now I have satin or silk sateen, kind of soft fabric on my bed, or sheets on my bed. Sorry, I don't know why I said fabric. Anyway, I have like softer bed sheets and covering, so I didn't feel like there was too much damage happening by letting my hair be free at night. So I would suggest that if you don't have like silk or satin pillowcases or soft, I think those are the most natural. I think they have like a blend of those that's like pretty soft as well, and silky sheen, so that you're not like causing hair breakage or anything like that. So yes, for months 0 through 1, I was washing it 1 time a week. So I washed it like 4 times in that first month. And what I was using then was my own soap, which I still continue to use. I guess I'll show you that. This is my cannabis soap, and it's infused with cannabis, but it doesn't have any scent or anything else in it. So it's very kind of natural. Like you can even like see the color is just the natural color from using the cannabis infused oils. And it has some cannabis on the top, but that doesn't really have anything to do with the effects on the hair. It's more what's in the soap, right? So I was using this, and then I think I had like a liquid black soap in my first video, which I discontinued using because I felt like they had added extra stuff to it as well, and I am trying to go as natural as possible in this process. So I was using that soap, my own soap mostly, not really using any other stuff. And apologies if you can hear like my neighbors or my dog. Every time I try to record a video, it seems like something's always happening. So yeah, moving on. So next, after that month, I broke down to about 2 times a month. For months, like, what was that? For like the 2nd month through like the 4th month of it locking, I was washing it like 2 times a month only. And I'm still using the soap, right? And I'm also incorporating apple cider vinegar. This is the apple cider vinegar that I use. I normally put it in another container, but that container, this is about gone, and I already used up most of my other containers, so I need to make more. But I'm using this apple cider vinegar, and I'm using that as a rinse on my hair in between, or whenever I felt like my hair was getting too much gunk in it, because I do actually spend a lot of time outside, either hiking or I'm selling like out in the world, or I'll be like around people who are like smoking a lot, and I just felt like my hair was catching a lot of like that energy and that stank in there, I guess. Like, not that like smoky smell is bad, but yeah, I just don't want to go then rub that on my pillows. So I started doing apple cider vinegar rinse, right? And I was doing that in the first month as well, but instead of in conjunction with the washing, I was doing that in between the washes, and just to keep it fresh, basically. And I probably was like spritzing and doing that as well during the wash period, but I wasn't like solely dedicating it to a rinse, an apple cider vinegar rinse. So months 2 through 4, washing twice a week, and you doing the apple cider vinegar rinses twice a week, right, in between the washes. Hopefully you're still with me and that this is making sense. Still sleeping with the hair not really covered at this point, because it wasn't until about month like 4, 5, 6 that it started actually, honestly, like the 6th month, it started like actually really, all of them are mostly in their individual locks now. So yeah, I would go watch my last video, like the 6-month video. And okay, so I will put a link to that in the description. Getting better at these videos. So then for months, like I'm saying, 4 through 6, I really only wash my hair once a month. So I've really only washed my hair like 3 times in the past 3 months. And yeah, still washing with my own soap and doing these rinses in between, or whenever I felt like it may have been extra on my hair, instead of doing a full wash, I would do this apple cider vinegar rinse. And I actually think I got a comment from someone who said they said to wash less, that it would actually help the locking process, and I do think that actually was true. Like in the beginning I was washing it more because I was like rubbing it in circles and washing it and thinking like, oh, I'm making the locks, but like, not that I was making them, but yeah, like kind of I felt like I was like aiding the process. And then I thought to myself, okay, yeah, that's not very freeform, but I was doing that in the beginning. And then someone commented like, actually if you wash it less, it'll lock more. So I do think that that worked for me. I don't know if that works for everybody or if that works for your hair type. So yeah, I think that washing less actually allowed it to just be doing its thing versus like touching it all the time, right? And you know, I know this could be like a transition for people who are used to washing their hair so frequently. Like there's a cleanliness aspect that comes with it, but if you're doing the apple cider vinegar rinses and you're a generally clean person, like your hair is not going to be like super dirty. Like it's not like that, if that makes sense. So just keep that in mind and keep an open mind and an open heart as you're going through the process. There is definitely itching that happens, and I think this is just like your scalp releasing, especially if you're like transitioning from products that were very heavy in not natural stuff. But I even was not using that much and I still feel like my scalp was itchy. Like I think from using that liquid black soap, which that was in my first routine video, that one had extra stuff in it that I feel like I didn't needed. Then your scalp is like detoxing, you're detoxing a lot through your crown chakra, but I think that contributes to the itching. Like itching, if you're naturally have dandruff or any like skin like issues, eczema, stuff like that, like you may experience more itching, or maybe this is just like a natural thing that happens. But yeah, there's definitely itching that goes along with it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's dirty, okay? So like don't freak out and feel like you need to be like washing your hair more or that you have any like extra on your hair. So yeah, so we've covered months 0 through 4, 4, 5, and or actually 0 through 6. So 4, 5, and 6 I just washed once a month. So now I think the solid routine, because I felt like my hair was just shifting and changing and I was just kind of going with intuitively what I felt I wanted to do or what was trying to happen or follow the hair, months moving forward, I'm just doing washing once a month. And I'm not going to wash it more. Like I don't feel like my hair needs to be washed more. I don't think it's helping the process to wash it more, so I'm washing once a month. I wash once a month, and then I do the apple cider vinegar rinse any of the other weeks, every other week, or however many times. So maybe the apple cider vinegar is happening like 3 times a month, okay? And then now this past week, I did want to incorporate black soap again, but I wanted to get the natural kind, so I did get that. I've only washed my hair with it once. So yeah, I've only washed my hair with it once, so I can't really like give you a review on it yet. But if you do choose like African black soap, which is what I would say is like a really natural soap, and a lot of people with locks are using that on their hair, that is a great option, and I would go with that option if you're not already. And this is kind of what it looks like. I chopped some off the block so that you could see. It's a naturally soft soap, a very natural soap as well, so I will try to review this more after I've used it more, just because I'm being honest, I haven't used it that much. I've been using my other soap and I have really liked that experience. And yeah, so I'll give a review of this black soap. I've used it one time on my hair. I felt like it was a great experience. didn't really feel like there was any huge difference between the soap I was using before and the soap and the black soap, so I will let you know if there's any major shifts using the black soap. Okay, now on to the adding the oils onto my hair and my other routine. So I have been doing an oil process, and I'm gonna break it down for you now, and then I'll show you a video of me doing it. The lighting is horrible, just telling you now, because I didn't plan that well, and I'm working on it. Okay, I leave myself room for improvement. So the oil process that I go through is very basic. I don't put a lot of oil on my hair just because my hair's naturally pretty thin already, so it doesn't need a lot of oil for it to feel like there's a lot of oil on there. So basically, I'm using this Dharma oil that I made. The label's all oily because get it oily, I guess, and it's just an oil that I made, an oil infusion that I made with different crystals and rosemary, and it's castor oil and maracuja oil. So if you don't have castor or maracuja, or if you don't have maracuja, because I feel like that one is passion fruit oil, which is sometimes harder to get, but I'm Brazilian, and or my family is part of my family lives in Brazil still. I am able to get some, so I use that in there as well. But the castor oil alone is really great. Another oil that is really good is black seed oil. It's great for everything, and I would recommend those two on your hair and in your locks. So what I do, because my hair is super thin, I literally take, you guys, like one drop, and then I like moisten that drop. But like, you could see, I don't know if you can tell, but like it's a very much, a little goes a long way. And then I'll take that, I'll get one lock, I'll start at the scalp, and I'll take my fingers that are with the oil, and I'll put that right onto the scalp part right at the beginning of the lock, and then I'll work down the lock and kind of twirl down the lock and make sure that I kind of get it all the way around the lock, and I move to the next one. And that's the oil that I've been using strictly on the hair. I'll also add fragrance to it. So the one I've been using the most is and I hope you could like see this, I'm really trying to update my camera system as well, so if you would like to donate to me getting improved equipment, please check the description box for my Venmo and Cash App. So this is by a friend of mine. Her name is escaping me, but her business is called Worth a Read, and she does like tarot readings, and this is called The Inner Light. So I guess her candles and oils are The Inner Light. But if you want to find her on Instagram, I will put her in the description box below. She makes oils, she makes candles, and she does tarot readings that are just really awesome. So please follow her and like just support her channel. But this one oil is called Divine Love, for unconditional love, because I'm working on a self-love journey right now, and I feel like that really helps with my locks, right? Because I'm putting this love oil directly on my crown, and it's got rose quartz crystal in there. I've honestly almost used all of it already. I love it, like honestly love it. And I don't only just put it on my hair, I put it on my body too. It is therapeutic grade essential oils, and you can tell like when you smell it, it's like so good. Therapeutic grade essential oils, and it's peppermint, lemon, sandalwood, and rosemary, and it's in the rose quartz crystals, telling you super powerful. So I'll take some of that, rub it on my hands, and rub it on the locks, rub it all over the hair, right? I sometimes even just put it individually on each lock. Love it. The other oil that I really like to put as scent just a little bit is frankincense and myrrh, and I literally get this stuff from like an African goods store that's close by to me. So if you need some you can find these at, African store close by to you. You can also get the black soap there. You could probably get castor oil and black seed oil as well. So I would just recommend looking for your local African store. And I think that's everything, you guys. I'm gonna cut to the video of me actually putting it on my hair, and I'll probably narrate that a little bit. All right, y'all, here I am with my horrible lighting. I'm working on it. If you'd like to support me getting new lights and equipment, please check the description box for my Venmo and Cash App. I greatly appreciate your support on my channel. So after the shower, you could see here that I'm just separating the locks a little bit and making sure they're not coming together. I don't know if this is still considered freeform or not, so yeah, you let me know in the comments if you do this as well as a freeform locker, or if you just don't touch them at all. And yeah, I would love to know. So I spend a little time doing that, and then you'll see me get the oil. I only do a little bit, couple drops, and then I also add the Fragrance Divine Love oil, which I talked about, which is really great for my self-love journey that I'm doing right now. And it's really helping secure my self-love in my crown chakra, and also gives me a feeling of affection and gentleness and compassion. Yeah, so you can see I'm taking just a few drops and I get started. So I'm gonna let you guys watch this, and I will see you at the end. Hope that you really enjoyed this video, and please like, share, subscribe, and comment on this video. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.